Hello, hello, and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing well. I wish this thing was longer. I want to be able to like lean back and still have the microphone next to my face. But no such luck. Small things. But I hope you guys are doing well. I figured out some cool stuff with PCG since end of last stream. I can grow a forest, which actually I'll show off in a bit. I also figured out how the hell to update like a material in a sequence on individual instances. So if you had like a row of like a road with lights on it, and you had and you wanted a light to go across it, like, and you want like the lights to turn on in order, and then but only that one or only like a few of them, and they kind of loop on itself. Like, I figured out how to do that. Might make a tutorial on that, because thanks to blueprints combined with PCG, you can set that up, which is great. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I don't know. I'll do a tutorial either on that or on spawning grass, or not spawning grass, like spawning the world, basically. With PCG for Sunday. The only thing is, I'm trying to figure out the best way to save that information. So we'll see. We'll see if I can figure out the best way of saving information. Unfortunately, you can on an instant static mesh component, you can apply transforms in bulk to every point, but for whatever reason, you cannot get the transforms of every point, like as an array, which is unfortunate. That is definitely unfortunate. It is what it is. Hello, Guts. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, that's I don't know. If I can figure it out, basically, here, I'll show. I have this, which is built off of the similar system that I showed off in Sunday's video, just a bit modified and slightly different. But I can now just grow the world basically around me. See, I just grow the world. I think that could be pretty cool. I just want to figure out a good way of then saving this state if I want to like have it like this and then save it. That's the only one that I want to kind of figure out, hopefully before Sunday for this. But yeah, I can just grow. You can see they're not just popping in. It's not like a visibility thing. You can see they're actually like growing. I think it's pretty cool. Also, with the floor being the reflective as it is, it makes it look like there's water, which makes it kind of look cool. Because it looks like just pools of water in between all the leaves and stuff. But yeah, the plan is to somehow figure out how the hell to save this. I think what I'm gonna do is I think I have an idea of how to do this, which might be just instead of saving the entire array, I'm going to save only what is modified, and then put it in a save game, and then go from there. Yeah, I don't know. We will see. We'll see. But yeah, I was playing around with this again. Modified slightly from Sunday's setup. It doesn't use materials. It uses actually modifies. Also, you can see they're actually maintaining like variations, right, in height. They're not all like the full same height. There's actually variation here, which is kind of, you know, important when you're scaling these. So, yep. That's the plan. Yeah, that's pretty much all I want to show here. Look at that nice reflection. Anyway, let's load up game div. You do some nice multiplayer game with that. I don't know if it's replicatable. I mean, I'm sure it could be. I don't imagine why it wouldn't be, but I don't know enough about multiplayer to say what can or cannot be done. But, you know, the thing is, like, I'm doing it from like where the player is, right? But you can absolutely just have it be like you're like have like a top-down view and you're using a paintbrush to paint where you want foliage to appear, right? And then it'll appear. And you can set it up where if you just set up different collisions, if you set up custom collisions, you can make it so one brush will do this, another brush will do that, another brush will do that, and you can actually have it like basically painted it. So yeah, could be a cool mechanic. Could also be garbage. We'll see. Unreal's loading up, by the way. Mashal is the wallpaper. Mashal was a good anime. It has an OP protagonist, and I like the anime. Who would have guessed? I like OP protagonists. There it is. Now we're loaded in. Okay. So, do I remember correctly? Did we finish setting up the boss stuff? I want to say yes. Why does this look like this? Why is this? I want to say yes, we finished it, which means theoretically we could finish the game over screen with our menu, theoretically. Now, we all know that theoretically has been last few days. By last few days, I mean this entire week so far. So, why do I have a compiler? Right, because I'm reworking this, yes. Hello, Oreo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's change this. So, why is collectibles total? Oh, is it because of a different array type? This is not a thing anymore. Yes, a different thing now. For each loop. We can break this. And we can use this. Icon, name, Oh yeah, we also need to make the icons. Oh, there's a bit to do still. There's still a bit to do. So I see nothing because I have nothing in here by default. Okay. What's going to be the good way of testing this? Let's do game instance. Just add a few things in here. And give it a random icon, random quantity. Oh yeah, we also need the quantity. Why don't I have the quantity exposed? Name. So if I did this, okay, good start, good start. Still not working. This has the icon at, wait, I get value here. Let's do, okay, let's duplicate this. This is going to be text quantity. And we'll have it just be like, it'll be like X, 45. So we'll want a, auto's fine. I'd want it to be a set width. God damn it. So, oh, you know what? Wrap with a size box. We're gonna make the text in the middle a specific width. Let's do like 400 for now. And then we'll have this just say like X number. Right? That'll be the setup for it. So we'll know how many of this we picked up. Because obviously we'll need to know that for everything. We'll need to have the icon, the name, and how much. Okay. We could test this by doing like crystal shards. Okay, we don't need it to be that wide. Okay. Let's make it slightly more narrow. Let's do like 300. We can do like 300 probably. It's probably fine. Okay. Sample text. So on web construct here, we need to set the wait, I already have the text currency, not text currency, text quantity. And then the quantity, it needs to take a variable. Quantity of an integer. And we make that text. Yes, use grouping. Minimal digits 1. Yeah, that's fine. Sweet. So now we should have the ability in here to have quantity. There we go. Okay. So now I don't see anything. Did I populated it. But I guess it doesn't work. Okay. We're gonna hope that it works when we run it and we set it up. What I can do potentially is add well, we need currency collected. When you put it in here, it's gonna be inside of the vertical, but it needs to be above here. If I do, wait. What? No, I don't want to be in the overlay. God damn it. Outside the overlay. There we go. Fill. Why is the fill only partial? God damn it. Why is the fill partial? Auto. There we go. Now this is okay. Now it's correct. I hate the fill and auto so much. Okay, so now we need to do some padding. Like pad it in. And theoretically, it should be fine. The question becomes, will it work? My money is a no, because knowing me. But I have hope. I have some hope. I know it's foolish. So the plan is to collect an item, damage the boss, and then die. That's the plan. We need to kill. Then we'll know if it is working. Doesn't matter. Onwards to testing. Found the shop. The only one that I actually want to pick up during these tests is Cleave. That one would actually help me a lot. Cleave! Yay! Small things, you know? Yeah, it's at the end, but you know, we got it. There it is. Okay. Well, we got the portal, and there's our one item. Excellent. So, we grab you. We have picked up one. Ooh. Do we want to... No, we don't need to show the boss currency here. I don't think there's any reason to show the boss currencies here. Okay, we go in. It's broken. It's fine. I hit you. So I should get boss currencies now. So now we just die. There we go. Oh shit, I forgot that I haven't actually added the game over screen to be displayed. Because of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. Why would I do that? That would make too much sense. God damn it. Oh, good job, me. Good job. That's, as always, I amaze myself. What can I... event graph. Game over. And I don't want to do open level anymore. I just want to do create widget. Game over. Self for reference for game mode, and then add to viewport. It can be after 3 seconds. 5. Fine. Leave it a little higher. Okay. One more time. This is working though. So, thankfully, you know, we can confirm some parts is working. Speed boost, yes! We do this faster. Stronger, better. Cleave! Yeah. Excellent. This makes testing easier. Okay, we're already almost there. Already almost there. This way. Hey, Cy Locust, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, and there's our item. Excellent. Okay, so we have one. One moment. Okay. We're in. We hit you once. We've done damage. Okay, now please give me the game over screen. Yeah, this is my game. Cy Locust. It's the one I'm working on right now. Boom. Okay. Game over screen. Okay, it shows me nothing. What? What does it show me nothing? Access not trying to read. Wait. Oh, what? Where? Oh, hold on. Did I do stupid? I did stupid. Event graph. I figured out. I did this. I did the stupid. I didn't assign to the not grid panel. I didn't assign you currencies collected. The game mode reference to it. Sets game mode reference, which is important. And that's why it's not generating the other stuff, because it doesn't have a game mode reference. That's why the preview doesn't work. Good job, me. If you're interested into making something, do it. Well, I've been working on it. About 4 months of actual work time, over a year in terms of duration. But I still consider this in right now it's in prototype phase. Still for sure. Like right now, as you hear me, I'm setting up the game over screen, right? Because prior to this, it was just going to the main menu after you died. One second. I'm back. Sorry. I got a phone call, and it just said British Columbia. And so, spam call. But I wasn't sure what that was. So I was like, let's find out what that is. Just in case. Spam. So everything's fine. Okay, cool. We got our one item here we can grab. Doesn't really matter. Although I should probably heal. There you go. Okay, so there's our portal. We have one item. We go in here. We do one hit. That's enough. Kill me! Okay, can you please attack me? Thank you. God damn it. Okay, why is it not working? Wait, what? What do you mean it still doesn't have it? Oh, it's because it's doing an event construct. Collapse to function. Generate currencies. Get it off construct.
Pausing for ads.
Put it here. I hated that. I know it's right about wanting this, and I'm just the stupid one that didn't think of it ahead of time. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I wish though it would do this construct first, because it is the parent, but clearly it doesn't. So this doesn't guarantee that this solves the problem. Also, but theoretically the error should go away, and maybe then we will finally see our currencies displayed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we don't see anything here, but I am still not sure why we don't see anything. And it's probably from... Oh, because nothing is collectibles total by default. If I did a for loop, then we should see something. It's fine. We test. We test. And test. We test some more. Eventually we'll get it. Onwards. Yeah, early cleave. Early cleave is nice. Early cleave is nice. And a speed boost. Oh, this run is spoiling me. Okay, it spoiled me a little too much or not enough. Wait, where's the rest of the map? Hold on. Is there actually a situation where it generates too small of an area or not enough mobs on the first level? Really? I really do the math and calculations for that. I mean, I want to rework the spawning of the mobs anyway. I knew it was too good of a run for the test. There's our item, at least. You know, at least we got something. Why are you still moving? So gotta fix that. Gotta fix that. Gotta fix that. Last batch? No. This is gonna be our last batch. Okay. So we have one. We hit you. Thank you, Terry, and welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay. Kill me. And show me the stats. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what that first one is. Crimson Shard, beautiful. Okay, Crimson Shard, beautiful. The spider is wrong. The spider is showing me the total of like everything, not just what's in the current run. Okay, so why do we have something here? Let's find out. Also, an event construct, I need to do like all the stuff of like setting to the game mode, paused, sets game paused, sets input mode, UI only. Flush input. Is it a unique death screen for the boss, or can you not die in the first area? No. It's just I'm adding the stats. I'm adding this, so you can see what cards you collected, and then what currencies you collected during the run, because it's a roguelike. So I'm doing it. I also want to get to the boss and see the boss stats, so because I'm testing both the pickups and the boss ones. So that's why I'm trying to get to the boss. I can die earlier to test like the first one, but let's see. So what's going on here? Here the problem is we're setting the quantity to the boss currencies plus amount. We need to set it to just the amount. I believe that's my problem. I don't want to do boss currency because, yeah, then it gives us the total. Which we don't want. Okay, so that will take care of that, but I don't know where that first one came from. But I have an idea. If I go to reset game, this has a default of 1. Make 0. Let's make that with 0. And then collectibles total should then still be 0. Hopefully that was why. We'll find out. Okay, so let's grab a different. Let's get a different one. If I find, let's go just find an item and then just quickly die. Actually. Let's go find one. Okay, excuse me. You guys are in the way. Thank you. Please be here. Ah, it's not here. Okay. Please be here. Yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, so I grab one. I like the scaling, but I don't want it to. I like the scaling of the width. I still want it to scale above a certain amount. I'll need to look into that. Okay. Can someone attack me, please? Thank you. Okay, what is this one from? I mean, I have the jagged shard. This is great. This one's working great. What is that one from? That's also a problem, but we'll deal with that later. Um, I don't understand where it's coming from. We're going through all of them. So I guess what I should check is find all the reference to this. Where are we accidentally adding another one? Ah. We're doing it when we're doing set game mode variables. What I need to do is check here. I'm gonna do a break. And can I just check empty? Text is empty. Not Boolean. As long as the text is not empty, then we do this. Because obviously if the text is empty, then we don't want to do this. And then in which case we don't, we still want to do this part though. Okay, so hopefully that removes our problem. Come on, give me an nope. I was hoping for an item. Item. Okay. Kill me now. I don't die nearly fast enough considering how many mobs there are. We have the one jagged shard. Fantastic. Okay. Why do I see the mini map? Okay. Elliot, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's test it all the way to the boss. And then we're going to figure out what the hell what's up with the mini map. That's lovely. Actually, we'll test to the second boss to make it. These guys are just running away. You have a feeling the minimap ain't getting deleted somewhere? No. It's because it's loading the game mode, and the game mode is loading up the UI, but it shouldn't load up the UI on those maps, basically, on those levels. That's why. I know how to get around it. Because I implemented it before, I just need to set a value when I go press hub or main menu that I'm not doing right now. Okay. So I have one. Good. Okay. You go bye-bye. I'm gonna pass through all the other phases. Okay. Level 2. That's oh, it's a 2-shot. Come on. I am, you know, slightly cheating, but you know, don't worry about that. It's for testing, so I'm allowed. At least should also drop more XP / currency, which I don't think they do right now. I could be wrong. I don't remember if I set that up. Something tells me I didn't. Okay, is there gonna be enough mobs? There's actually not a guarantee there's gonna be enough mobs on this level. I think there is. I think there are. Well, I mean, if I go back and get the stragglers, possibly, actually. Like, come on. Okay, there's one straggler over there. I'm so close. This is... Yes. Okay, just enough. Okay. So I didn't pick up anything this time, so I only had one added. I go in. One hit. Here, I'll get a little more hits. Okay. Kill me. Oh. You're so close. Oh, perfect. There we go. Please? It works! It works! Now, I think I need to change the size and scale and all that, but that's the correct information. That's the correct information. I collected one jagged shard. I collected 100 currencies of the Great Spider, and 7 from Dracothrax. The only thing is I probably don't want it to say Great Spider. I probably wanted to say the currency of whatever it is, but that's minor stuff. So awesome. Awesome. We could change that here. Instead of having Great Spider, I'll just say Great Spider coins. Just for now. Or we could just say blank coins. Yeah. Or gonna fix the minimap thing right now. That should be just a matter of on game over. When we go to main menu, I need to do a get game mode reference, set current dungeon level to 0, and then save game. And actually, we're gonna put this all in a function. Reset dungeon level. Because if we're in dungeon level 0, it shouldn't show the map. And then it should work. Let's find out. It's so good. Currencies and everything's working. I mean, I guess I just die, right? I mean, I don't really need to pick up anything. I'm just testing the buttons. Okay. Yeah, I didn't collect anything. Main menu. Yay! It's not, mini-map's not there. Yeah. All right. Okay. So we need to change the look of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this. Create construct. I'm just gonna add this here. Icon, whatever, currency name. This is a test. Quantity 69. There we go. So that way here we can actually see it. Then you can add a hardcode ability for testing just to spam that. Just deals damage to self. Yeah, but this is the first time I've needed it, so I didn't care about hardcoding it in. What I want to do though is here I want to probably split it up into 2 sections down the line. So I probably want to have like left and right. So I'm gonna wrap this with a horizontal box. And I'll tell it to fill. Right. Because every time it reconstructs, it's being added because I didn't tell it to clear. That's fine. And so if I wanted to, I could duplicate this and then I would have 2. The only difference is I'd want it to be align center. Align center. I don't know why Amazon Echo was like, I'm not sure how to help you with that. I wasn't talking to it. I do want to increase the size though. Hey Zebra, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What are we telling Phil? That's a good question. Who is Phil? Based on who he is, I'll know what to tell him. Join to hear, tell it to Phil. Oh. Got it. Yeah, I said this to Phil instead of Otto. Context is important. So I can make this a bit bigger. Let's make it a bit bigger. Apparently bigger is better. So let's do 50. We could probably make the font here. Oh no, we don't want to change the font. This is fine. Oh, I also... Do we want to do just the number? I kind of want to do the X number. So what I'm going to do is just a format text. X number, quantity goes in a number. Also, this should not be localized. Hey, Mossy West, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What's my game about? A roguelike deck building action RPG 2.5D other keywords that this game is. Insert here. You're not normally this strong. Since you're just joining, I'm not. This we're testing stuff, so I just made myself one shot everything. Just be clear here. I just realized, what am I, I guess I'm looking for an item, right? Just give me a single item. There's one. Oh, I guess. Oh, I actually made it to the boss. You know what? Screw it. Boss killed me. Kill me! Yeah. That is working. I need to remove the default. And then I should be good. But you can see X1, X15. I like this.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
69. 69. Nice. Thank you. And then we're back here if we want to. Yay! It worked. It worked. I'm glad. Does that mean we actually set up the game over screen? Oh, I should have checked the size again. I need to just double check the size. Oh. See, the spider box got its fix. What was it? What was the broken about Spider Boss? I don't think I did anything to the Spider Boss. Oh, we need icons. We can use the icons. Can I not use... I should be able to use these, I think. But they're not going to look good. I need to probably cut these up into smaller ones. Level 1 Intel updates your Bluetooth and now your secondary monitor isn't working. Is your secondary monitor connected by Bluetooth? What kind of setup do you have? Yeah, it's still seeing me immediately. I still need to get that fixed. But that's not a boss issue. That's just everything issue. I mean, it isn't. That's why it's confusing. Oh. Got it. Hey, Brian. Welcome in. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. I guess the problem is I have this as rich text. So the size is set. But wait, don't I have... Wait. Don't I have on this one? Default large. We can make this default large. Format text. Yes. It's gonna be bigger. Oh, actually, there we go. That works real well. Now, does it need to be this big? Probably not. Is it better this way? I think so. Let's go away. So if I wanted to, I could put one on one side and one on the other as well now. But on a game over screen, it deserves its own moment to be in your face. Wait, what does? Wait. I think I distracted for a moment and then I didn't realize what you were saying. What deserves to be in your face? I mean, I agree on whatever it is, but... You should get a single item and then... Single item, please. Oh, you don't think brick size Oh, got it. Okay. Cool. You can't, it's a dead meme. I mean, a lot of memes are dead, and yet, for some reason, people still love them. Oh, right, I have my thing. I can die now. Yes. Okay. That looks pretty nice. I think that looks pretty nice. Obviously, I only collected 2, so that's why they're so big. But that looks good. Now, the whole controller support thing doesn't seem to be working that great. But we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Let's look at next selection. Okay, well, I don't need stats right now. So if it's cards, goes to so here is just going to be flip-flop. Yeah, so if it's cards, go to buttons, and if it's buttons, go to cards. Because our stats section is not long enough to be actually need like a section for it for now. Car looks cool. You can thank Midjourney for that one. Dead memes are a way of trauma bonding. Yeah, it's temporary AI stuff right now. Yep. I'd like to get an artist to actually do them. Like actual like card art. I fear that it's gonna be very expensive. Like over $10,000 expensive. Because it's gonna be over 100 unique designs. So while I don't have that kind of money and it's too early on, AI stuff is better than the letters that placeholder I used before. Yeah. This is from here. Oh, you know what it is? When we're on the cards. What were the placeholders before? You're curious? I can show you. Let's load up my YouTube channel. Who did the sprite art? Nobody. I took 3D models. This is Manny. This is the mannequin. So this is literally Unreal's mannequin. I just have a workflow where I take the 3D models and I make them pixelated in 8 directions. Yep. So I just have, I take 3D models into Blender, render them in 8 directional sprites, put them into a sprite to make sprite sheets, and then bring them back into Unreal. So I didn't draw them, which I think is what you were asking. And same thing for all the characters and enemies. Yeah. On October of last year, I introduced the deck builder. If it loads. But when I said... Also, there it is. that's the look. Building mechanic, but no cards like that. Where's the decks? There's the deck. There it is. that was what was the temporary before. It was just, you know, Berserker was a B, melee armor was 2 words, it was MA. Melee armor is A. Great multi attack is just GMS. It was literally the letters I put there. So depending on what cards you got, you can actually spell words effectively. You get bass. You get mass. Anyway, but yeah, that's what it was. It looks like the table of elements. Yeah, but that's what it was. Yeah. This is where it was. The UI is different. You see how it's down here in the bottom left is where I have it, right? And there's like nothing else anywhere. And now if I go in, there we go. Now I have all the stuff up here. You know, we got the search, we got the number here, the currencies, good stuff. Did I have any Unreal/game dev experience prior to this? Unreal, yes. In terms of making games, no. Well, I had like a little bit of making game experience because I followed like a bunch of tutorials, and then for like a few months, and then I started working on this because I did a game jam in January of last year, so about a year and a half ago. I did a game jam, and I was like, oh, I can make a game. Like, the idea for the game was this, in a sense, but I knew I couldn't do that, so I did something else in the meantime. Here, actually, I have it. I can pull it up. The actual, the game that was the beginning of this that I made in 2 weeks part-time. Packaged, the original package. Spreading crimson. This is the game. This is what it was. Welcome. You know, some mobs you'll still see them using because they still just don't have enough mobs. I need that, please. Stop hitting me. Yeah, grab you. I need to pick up the blood. If I don't pick up the blood in time, it disappears, and then the mobs get even stronger, including the boss. And also, I need to pick it up because I need to get stronger. Because every room you generate, you go into rather, will make the mobs stronger. And if the mobs step on the blood, then they also get stronger. So it was a whole thing. Yeah, this version is an itch. Like this very first version, yeah, is an itch. Basically, if you don't pick up the blood, the mobs will kill you very quickly, and you will not do enough damage. Oh, was Great Multi-Attack GMS instead of GMA? Oh, and there's there's some of our power-ups that I still have. This one, it's temporary invulnerability. It works exactly the same way to this day. Oh, there's thorns, which I think I don't have anymore. We can see that a lot is different. A lot is different. Oh, the blood. I forgot to pick up the blood. I think I've been not picking up the blood. Okay. I was pressing the wrong button. +1 to the counter? Oh. Brian, did you think I was also making like my own sprites? I mean, like I am making them, but like I don't draw them. These guys, like in terms of the 3D, these are the 2D ones. Is it orbiting to such a degree that it's going through rooms? Because I think it has no collisions with anything except me, and the orbit is just so big that it has a hard time hitting me or getting to me. I'm still looking for the boss room, by the way. You can see I killed this guy much faster, but I can show what happens when one of them picks up the blood, theoretically. There we go. This guy picked up the blood, so he's considerably bigger. And he gets more powerful too. Where's the boss, though? Oh, God, that was all one way. Wait, this is the starting room. I managed to go back all the way to the starting room. Good job, me. Yeah, see, without a mini-map, it's very easy to not go the right way. You get more powerful the more it spreads out, but of course there's a chance that you're just gonna miss it. Oh, not this again. I've been here before. Wait. What do you think is gonna happen? Hold on. Oh, HP up. That's still in the game. I think that guy picked up all the boss is gonna be extremely I think the boss is gonna one-shot me. We go around in circles for the next 10 minutes until we find the boss. No. We're not gonna do that. The boss is gonna be right here. Right here. Oh, this is the boss, actually. You know it's the boss because it has this trail. There's the boss. Yep, it just whacked me once. I didn't pick up enough blood. I let him, and I didn't wait for it to spread. So he gave I was pretty low in life already at that point. Yeah, hold on. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, I still have this version. If anyone wants to play this version, I still have it. The here, I'll link it in chat. Obviously the new versions are on my Patreon, but yeah, if you want the original, that's where it was. That's where it all started. Yep. In January of 2024. I even have a design document for this. Never updated since, by the way. I will say, never updated since. But yeah. Unreal, you started Unreal Game Dev in March of that year. You wish you started earlier? It's never too late to start. Thankfully, if you're going with blueprints, there's just so many tutorials on YouTube. That's so nice. You were such a noob struggling to move around the viewport. The viewport's the simplest one. For me, at least, viewport navigation was like immediate because I was like, oh, WASD is like how I play games. And I just hold right mouse button to go wherever I want. And if I want to go up and down, then it's just Q and E. So that one was like, for me, very intuitive, like right off the bat, thankfully. Have you worked with any other engine? A long time ago, I played around with, well, I didn't play around. I did some stuff with, God, what's that engine called? Unity. I didn't like it. I don't like Unity. Other than that, no. The problem is I don't know scripting. And I just find it so boring. So I can do Unreal because it's blueprints. So that's why, because I'm not a coder, I'm an artist. So I'm a visual person. I can't do scripting. It's like, it's so boring. I can't be bothered with, remember the semicolon, don't forget to capitalize the right thing, the syntax. I just, like all of that kind of stuff, I just can't be bothered with. Yeah, blueprints is great because it's visual. Yeah, I'm a visual I can do blueprints all day. That's why I can do Unreal. Like, right? Like, I have like this entire game is blueprints. Literally. Like, I don't even have C++ enabled. Because I don't know coding, and it's so boring. And I'll tell you, when you package the game and it goes out, no one that's playing it's gonna care if you use blueprints or you use C++ or you know had a monkey do it. No one's gonna care. Is the game fun and does it perform? That's it. Everything else doesn't matter. Is it fun? Is the main one. And then does it perform? Is the performance fine? Because some people will, I put fun on top of the perform, because if you're having a good time playing the game, then you might excuse a lot of performance issues. Like some people, not everyone, obviously, but a lot of people, or like some people, will say it's fine that the performance is shit. I'm having fun, so that's why fun is the top. But that's it. No, you don't need coding for Unreal. No, everything is blueprints. Everything is nodes, and that's why I can do it. So the other thing that, like, and the reason why I also love blueprints is anything you don't know, like from here, I can just drag out, and I have this context menu, and I'd be like, oh, okay, well, I can go under abilities and can do this. I can go under, you know, this and find this, and it takes this as an input, and I can learn that way. Like, oh, okay, this is taking a widget object. This is a widget. Okay, cool. And I can just quickly just search, be like, you know, what if I want to, like, view? What do we have? Well, we could do, like, set desired viewport. This is all under user interface viewport. Nicely organized. I don't have this. At least when I was, even just recently, when I was trying to learn C++, I don't have this. I couldn't find this, right? I can't just drag out of something and be like, oh, give me the context sensitive ones that work with this, right? It's like, it's a block of text and you're gonna scroll. And also I can just zoom out and be like, oh, this is where my set mob stats is. I can just zoom into right here. When it's like a big C++ document, it's like, oh, where did I put it? Yeah, there's comments, but you can't, like, it doesn't like highlight them, right? So again, as a visual person, actual coding, not for me. I tried so many. I just, again, even recently, less than a year ago, I tried going C++ again. It's just, I get so bored. And so, again, used to be in the science field, and you felt like Unreal would have been awesome for data science. There's so many scientists that don't want to code but need to. Yeah, depending on what you're doing, theoretically, yeah. It's funny at work where I'm at, they're using like a Google Sheets where they have like organization, like when something happens, and so it's just like a calendar thing. It's not great, and I've been so tempted to create like a project in Unreal that just does like calendar organization with a nice display that you just select from a drop down, like what is the project, and like do all that in Unreal and have it, you know, accessible. That would be like so fun to do. The problem is, like, yeah, like I could use it and maybe like a couple of people could use it, but you couldn't send it to like everyone because not everyone's gonna understand how to use it or even look at it or anything. This is a full program, right? So maybe you want to learn game dev, but you could never get past the text encoding, and then do Unreal blueprints.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
No, ads time. What do you mean if you don't do C++, it's a waste of life? You definitely can't do blueprints alone. Some random viewer in the past made it so. Oh, yeah. And if you ask on Reddit, that's also the case. People who play rage games don't play games for fun. I don't understand people that rage on games. Like actually rage on games. I don't understand. When I don't have fun playing a game, I stop playing the game. Why would I want to? If I'm not having fun, why am I still doing it? I'm not playing a game for work. I'm playing it to have fun. If I'm not having fun, why am I still playing it? I don't understand. I mean, I'm sure someone can make some logical reason for it, but at least for me, I never understood it. Unreal devs say blueprint extra is like sub 1-2 milliseconds of performance difference, I think. It depends on the project, obviously, but the point is, it's not going to make or break the game. So, One big difference though is ChatGPT can't help you as much in blueprints. You know what can though? And genuinely, Grok has been actually doing a pretty damn good job with blueprints recently. I've been asking it some blueprint stuff. It's been doing pretty well. Not perfect, but compared to ChatGPT, it's doing pretty well. Grok from X/Twitter. So if you want to try out that, like, yeah, for at least for Unreal specifically, and especially blueprints, even some non-blueprint stuff, Grok has been better. I found. The appeal of torture, masochism gamer. Not talking about League of Legends either. What are you talking about? I was thinking when you mentioned that, I thought the Souls games. You were copying and pasting blueprints into ChatGPT and it could sort of read it. Really? Does Grok do images? I think so. But you can do like one a day for free. So, I mean, that's the same thing with ChatGPT. You can do like 1 or 2 a day for free. I don't know how Grok is for like anything that involves searching. Basic search, I think Grok does better. Searching and using data. Because by default, Grok searches. You can turn on search for ChatGPT, but I feel like it doesn't search as many things. And the deep search option on Grok is just, it searches like dozens of places, like 40 plus websites to find you the best information it can. So like, I think it does a good job. But yeah, it's for blueprints, it doesn't have the data, so it has to use the search. And because Grok's search is better, that's why I think it does a better job with blueprints. Oh yeah, so we want to do icons. You know what? For now, I'm going to use the coin icon. Coin, because that's what we used in the other place. Money, currency, T-currency. That's the one. Yeah. I could put his entire thing there, but yeah, I think the currency is what we want. Do you know Grok retains the chat if you leave the tab open and close/reopen Chrome? I mean, I never leave the tab open. I just always close it. But that's also one thing I like about it, is I don't like, for like random search questions, I don't want to have it retain the conversation. Hold up, was your GPU not working? Wait, what? What do you mean your GPU is not working? We gotta go fight the boss. That's a problem area also. Yeah, Cleve. We gotta go find an item and fight a boss because we need to get the display to show proper. After the driver install, your GPU just isn't detected? Did you install like the GPU drivers? What drivers did you install? Now that explains why your monitor didn't work. Yeah, that would do it. You know when I used to have problems like that? I used to have problems like that where when I used to have an AMD card, this was before the 980 or before the 980 Ti. I used to have exclusively Radeon cards back in the day. I didn't have NVIDIA cards. I had Radeon cards because I just really liked how they looked and they were cheaper, right? But Witcher 3 came out, and at the time I had one of the dual GPU cards. They don't make those these days, right? It's like little 2-slot GPU. And then I had a third one, actually. I had 3 GPUs that I was using in SLI. Like a dual one and another one. But they were all like the same kind, so we could. And then Witcher 3 came out. And it didn't support Crossfire, which is the SLI of AMD. But it supported SLI. And so I was like, okay. I had issues with the cards basically. Whenever I updated the display driver, I was like, please don't have my display stop working randomly. Like you'd have to like unplug randomly and plug it in and then hope the monitors like would work at the full resolution, because sometimes it wouldn't. It was a whole thing. Okay, so that's a problem. We need to make that wider. Okay. Good to know. And so I was like, the Witcher thing was the last straw, and I after that bought a 980, and then like less than a month later, the 980 Ti came out. So I returned the 980 because it was under they had a 30-day return policy, and I bought I bought 2 980s and I returned them, and I bought 2 980 Ti's and I played those in SLI on Witcher 3. And then since then I've never gone back. I've been on NVIDIA since then. You just want to play the game, you never want to think about the drivers or random tech terms. Yeah, it's not for everyone, for sure. You discover this because you had to boot up your Unreal project and it said you need a GPU. I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, just reinstall the display drivers. It's fine. Your GPU is back and working? Nice. Thanks, Intel. I mean, I don't know. I have an NVIDIA card and an Intel CPU. I didn't have this problem. Just saying, you know, like. If I make it wider, it's gonna fit better, but it's gonna be too wide then. So I can't do the wide. I have to do the smaller text. Fine, smaller text it is. God damn it. Oh wait, no. Fine, smaller text it is. Smaller text it is. Oh, you know what we can do? Instead of setting the size on this, I could just have... I can have this be the full width, and then I can tell this horizontal box to align to the center. Why does that not work? Why does that not work? Right. No, auto. Text currency fill. Fill. Custom. What? I just wanted to... Okay, that. Why is it like this? Auto. Fill. What? Why? I just wanted to fill the entire area. No, I shouldn't need to. It's set to be it should to fill the entire width as much as it can. Like that moves it. Why does this not move? I hate it. I hate this autofill crap so much. It doesn't make sense. Auto should make it so either fills or something else, and it picks correctly automatically. I want this to just fill the entire thing, the entire width, and this to be on the right. That's all I want. So why is the text... I mean, that's because I have custom here. That's why. Fine, I'll hard code it. There you go. I'll hard code the damn thing. I'm gonna add padding on the right though. Or I guess left. Yeah, right. Right of this padding. I don't know, like 5, no 10. So there's a little bit of a gap there. Probably should Make it a little less more narrow. God. 325. Now why is it okay? Align vertically. Thank you. Just hate it. Hate it. You used to go up because you hated the UI in Unreal that much? Oh, I mean, I guess I've been using Unreal since UDK. So I've been I basically grew up on it. So I guess I don't mind it. AI made PCB with AI made microchips, housing designed for AI for maximum cooling, powered by systems designed for maximum output by AI, so that AI can be run on it to improve AI. Yeah. Why not soft code it? What do you mean? Is it because I said I'm gonna hard code it and you're saying just as that's the joke? Soft code is automatically understanding Phil. Okay, well at least I got it right. Yes, that was okay. I wanted to make sure. just confirming. Okay, so this can now go away because I don't need the test anymore. Great. Okay. We're fine. So now we have the currencies. Hey, Stormont, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So, I think we actually completed the game over screen. It took us about 3 days and us reworking a lot of things to get the game over screen working. But it's working. It has the right information in the right way, and everything's good. The only thing at this point that I would love to know is on this thing, this scale box. Oh, it's scale to fit. I want to do scale to fit X. Oh wait, that's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Hold on. That might be a bad idea. Yeah, that's a little bit of a bad idea. You sent a pic of a little alien do you have for your game? Hold on. Why is the image so small? Open. Corporate would like you to tell find the difference between these two. I'm sorry. I saw him and I saw these. I'm like, oh. Obviously, it looks different, but it's purely because I saw these. You're making characters like crazy? I have about 50 playable characters? That is insane. But nice. You should put up Alien from Kill All Humans. Kill All Humans. Kill All Humans is one of those games that looked very interesting, and I never ended up playing it. Or getting it. Are you talking about the main character? Wait, kill all humans or destroy all humans? This guy? I assume it's destroy all humans, and this is what you're talking about. Because that's what I was thinking, and that's what Google thought. Because if you search kill all humans, alien, you get destroy all humans stuff. Because I guess enough people just don't remember the name of it exactly. Yeah, so it's like these two had a baby, and that's the baby. Looks good, though. You know, me comparing you to a, you know, a big AAA thing, I think it should be a good compliment itself. Hold on. Do we have a problem? I think we have a problem, guys. Right. So I'm gonna get myself some few cards. Okay, I need to get some more cards. Hold on. Yeah, don't worry. I might have 100 problems. Yep, we have a problem. God damn it. Okay. So what I wanted to happen is for it to scale widthwise, based off of the full width that I have compared to the monitor. Compared to the actual resolution. How the hell do I do that? Because scale to fit we don't want. Scale to fit X has the problem of it only looks at the width, which means when I only have one card, it does this. And I don't think we want this. Like, I'd want it to be like, I need a maximum size. Like, I want it to like maybe scale, but still scale by safe zone. What does this do? What is scale by safe zone? No. No, this is not scaling it. No, it's not the. I need a user specified, and I can scale it myself. But I would need to know. the screen width, if I scaled it to be like 2, how does this work? Just so I can see it working. Yeah, so yeah, it is doing exactly what I would think it'd do. So what we need to do is scale box, make it a variable, and then construct. Scale box. Set user specified scale. Can I get get widget size, or like I want to get desired size. Get size? No. Get status canvas. Get size. Split. Will this work? No. It prints 0. Well, I just wanted to scale a widget You know what we can do? Hold on, let me try this. I can try setting it scale to fit X, grid panel, wrap with a size box, size box override the width to 1920. What if we did that? Yeah, it's adding to a grid. Okay, so we're fine here. I add one. Okay. I think we figured out the solution. I think we got the solution.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
We got the solution! Yay! Right before that. While ads are going, I'll be right back real quick. I'm back. I got myself a cold one. I'm so tempted to try to reach out to them, see if they can send me free drinks. The chances of that are so small that I don't think it's even worth my effort. I happy. I happy. Yeah, this fits because it does. The only thing I don't like is this scaling on this one. Because it scales and then it shows the scroll bar. Because it scrolls inwards a little bit. Just professionally reach out and say, I promise to bring in the bag. I think the problem is with how much of that stuff I drink and how much I know it costs. It is not worth it financially for them to do it. And like it's someone my size, basically. Yeah. Maybe one day. But okay, ads are done. So I want to fix somehow. Can I fix now the deck builder one? This is a scale box on this. There's a scale to fit X. No, so what I want to... Oh, I know what I need to do. Remove from here. Fill this. Okay, we go back to this. Then we edit it. And here... The scroll box we don't touch, but the grid panel we wrap with a scale box. And the scale box is going to scale to fit X. And the grid panel will be wrapped with a size box. And we'll see if all of this works the same way. 1920. Oh, 1920 minus 15. I don't know if that's gonna help, but... Oh. Nope, didn't help. Made things worse. Everything is worse. Everything is worse. Undo it all. Just undo it all. There you go. You gotta stop procrastinating and work in your game. All good. Best of luck in your game. The problem is, I think the scroll bar. I think the scroll box is the problem. Because it's... Oh, if I do always show scroll bar. Then I don't have the problem. It's because the scroll bar generates a moment after. Oh, what I can do is on the grid. How wide is the scroll bar? Thickness is what 9. U. Padding on the right. 9. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Because that's just gonna still push it. Yeah. So, thing is, I don't want to always have the scroll box either. I wish there was a way of the scale box scales it all. I could try. Hold on. Wrap this with a scale box. Fit X. Remove the scale box here. The snapping happen when the bar appears. That is a scale now here. No, it doesn't scale. Yeah, it happens when the bar appears. Yeah. It happens when the bar appears. It scales to fit X. Oh, now it's even worse on this one. There's just no good solution to this, is there? There's just no good solution. I mean, even this moves a little bit, to be fair. There's just no good. Are there different bar settings to overlay what's in the scroll instead of alongside it? No. But you can change the visibility. You can tell it to consume, the size of it, the padding. You can tell it to always show. If I do always show scroll bar track, hold on. It's gonna be hard to know. Either way, right now, if I don't always show scroll bar, yeah, so now it doesn't move, but the text has an issue. Text has a weird stuff going on. Well, that's text stuff, but at least the cars don't move. And that's only if I do always show scroll bar. The other stuff is navigation destination, scroll padding, scroll when focus changes. Nothing else is like, this is all the scroll stuff. style. There's bar style. Like, how does it look? But I don't care about that. Bar thickness, shadows, things of that nature. Nope. It is what it is. Because right, what I'd want is to fit the width. What I could do and this is a thought, is delay is hide them like visibly and then show them after it's generated, but I don't think that's gonna help. Set visibility, hidden, on complete, visible, right? Because I think it's visible. Does not hit to, yeah, it's visible. Yeah, never hurts to try. That's what I'm gonna try. Nope. It doesn't hurt to try, but the result's the same. I didn't think it was gonna work, but it's one of those small things that doesn't, like, that's not gonna make or break a game. Right? No one's gonna be like, oh man, that game was, you know, so good, but I'll have to drop it down a few notches because of the slight notch or slight movement there. I think I'll just turn on the scroll bar. Just be there always. I think the not movement version is still better. So I think I'll just turn on the scroll bar. Always show scroll bar. You can change the look of the scroll bar later as well. Like, I'll probably make it like red or something to make it look a little cooler. But at least, like, I don't know why the text does this. You could see the text moves when it loads in, right? Don't know why. I think it might be easier. Here it doesn't move. It doesn't move here. But it does move here. I guess that's because it's scaling it here because of the really wide width, and so the text has to readjust. Is my guess. Compared to here, where it's built for this size. That's probably it. You know, it's one of those things where, like, I'd like it to not do that, but I'll survive with it. Okay, but I think that's fixed now, though, which is great. Oh. Excuse me? Oh! That's the scroll wheel. I'm like, what is this square? That's the scroll wheel. If I turn off always show scroll wheel, it goes away. or scroll bar, not scroll wheel. That's the scroll bar. Because I have it because I have it auto scaling it. It's basically making the full width, right? The the scroll bar. If I say none, there it is. giant scroll pixel. I mean, it's not like that in the actual view, so it's fine. Okay. Here's a question I have for this, though. I have a feeling what is the maximum number I can put in here before it's too much? And close some stuff now. Okay, close you. Ah, you know what? Actually, it fits 9. It fits 4. If it fits 5, I think we're fine. It fits 5. It's a quote-unquote a tight fit, but it does fit 5. And honestly, at that point, if someone was to be crazy enough to try to get the you know, in the hundreds of thousands of this, I almost want to reward them with breaking the UI. I'll be honest. I almost want to reward them by breaking the UI. But I should probably make a limit to how many you can get. Probably. The UI breaking is the reward? Yeah, I know. I mean, like, that is such an insane amount of currency to get that, like, right now you can get 3 on the first floor. You can get 3 maximum on the first floor before making it to the boss. So if you got 100,000 for context, that's the context. It's never gonna happen. So, yeah, I guess we're fine. We don't need to code that in. They can break the UI. I think at that point, feel free. Okay. So with that all done, with the I pressed to close full screen and it just froze on me. Good, thanks, Unreal. So with that done, I think the next thing that we should finish up is this progression shop. We have this, but it's not showing the icons here. So I should finish up the icons here and the icons here, at least for something. The buttons all work. This should be like a plus icon on here or something that shows you to like press it to like go up. There's the currency. I might want to swap these actually, but yeah, let's work on the progression shop next. I did not mean to open you. I meant to open you. So I can navigate to you. Yeah, so we have the currency, which is great. You know, that stays. Shard. So we'll just do one of these. So we know what shards go where. And let's go and edit this widget. Well, have a good one, Zebra. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your night. I want to swap these two around. Aha. I'll just do padding. Padding on the left, right. Honestly, here. This padding here. Nope. Well, it's because of the size box. I want to just increase the size probably of this to like 65. So that. There we go. That's better. And then for you, instead of a rounded box, I would want probably an image. And the image would be I probably need to go find an image. Hold on. Let's go to one of our favorite websites. GameIcons.net. I 45 blood and wound icons is what I get when I search for the word ad. I mean, not what I quite had in mind, but we could use this quote-unquote health normal. Basically just use this for the plus is what I'm thinking. That's all we want. I just want like a plus icon that just does like, you press it to add or to buy or do we want a money icon? There's a buy card icon specifically to buy a card. My god. I could do, I feel like I should just use this one, just the plus. Because all the other ones don't, I mean, I could do coins, but that, again, I feel like plus means like, hey, get me another one of these. Okay, I'll just put it into, I'll put it into UI. This is, here, I'll make a new folder. Shop. T, plus. Okay, UI, textures. Putting into shops. Oh, and I also want this probably to have an alpha, so because I don't have it. Chroma key. Doesn't matter. There you go. Okay. Aha. Excellent. So we can just use that for normal. Unhovered, we also want an image. The difference is it's just brighter and pressed. Also an image. Okay. So let's see. Yeah. You know, it's nothing fancy, but it's getting the job done. I probably want to make the button. Do I want to make it smaller? Might be a little too big. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. That feels a little bit better. Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna change the color on them. I just don't like the default color. Hello, Cody Ray. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You need to game dev and you've been learning Unreal. You learn a lot, but usually there is a tutorial for most things. You're working on a party-based RTS style RPG where the camera works like Kenshi. Never played, never seen. You're gonna get the camera to focus on a character and be able to use WSAD to move it. Just like the third-person template, just put the camera in the blueprint of the character and then it's attached. Problem solved. You're not going to find a tutorial for every very unique setup, but if you break it down, then you're fine. No, WSAD to move the camera? That's fine. You could use the same system, but just not have a character and just have the camera.
Ads are here.
Then you're moving just the camera. Just remove the character from it. And then you're just moving the camera. Same setup. Obviously, you don't need the character component there. You can make it simpler, but as just a base, you can absolutely just do that. Or you can make your own actor and add your input mapping and then do same thing. Same add move actor components as you do in the base character. Yep. Okay, you're not going to find a tutorial for that, but you know how to move. It's just a matter of just taking that and just putting it here without the extra stuff. Well, how would I make it focus the party members? I click to move with marquee selection. Oh, I couldn't answer like every single scenario. Like then you have to, figure that out. Like how do you click to move? So you just want to move an actor from one location to another. You can find a tutorial on like how to move objects or like how to like move anything. There's a lot of tutorials on just how to move something. So you got that covered. how to do marquee selections. There's tutorials on that for sure. I know so you just take one and then take the other and you can combine them. Yeah, you're not gonna find one that does like this 20-step process for tutorial, but you can find a marquee selection. You can find a move actor tutorial. You can find one that is like a camera manager tutorial. There's like a few of those. So you just watch all of those. You learn like the different aspects of it and you combine it. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not going to be like a one-stop shop that you know, does it. But that's usually the case with any tutorial, right? No matter like any book or video or anything you watch or read, right? There's not going to be like a one-stop shop that gets you everything you want to know. Unfortunately. Trying to add a focus actor with a keybind or double click party frame. I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell you, you know, just from this. That is way too saturated. Unfortunately. It's not saturated. I feel like it's not the saturation. The problem is the brightness. That's the problem, maybe. What is about it that I don't like? Maybe make it darker by default. Yeah, watch some tutorials on like the different parts, and you can start combining them. That's what I do. Frankenstein together. I believe you can do it. Okay. I think that's fine. We need some icons for the left side. Probably grab them from game icons as well. So base health. So increase health. So you need like a health up thing. You can do hard plus. That seems fine to me. Probably need like a weapon. Is there one that could be like an upgrade? I mean, it doesn't need to be like an upgrade, but just Frankenstein is definitely the thing you'll be doing. You'll get in from one vid and then another, and from another vid. Yeah, that's pretty much how like all tutorials are. No one tutorial is going to show you everything. Like even the tutorials that I make, right? Like I don't show you the most optimal thing of how to set something up when I'm doing a tutorial for one specific thing. I'm showing you how to do the one thing. And if you want to know how to do the other parts that would go along with it, you would need to look up those tutorials, because those are separate, like full tutorials themselves, right? Because then you need to do like, to do one thing properly and explain it all would be like 5 times longer, which no one really wants to do because they're only looking for that one part to begin with. Like when they're searching, right? So That's how I do it. Do I just like just an axe? I mean, it's fine. For damage up. I don't want to. I guess I don't want to do an axe because I probably want like a sword. Because our default weapon is a sword, so it makes more sense. Is there a good sword one? Sword. Maybe this one. This doesn't look that great though, too, let's be honest. This one's not bad. Actually. Probably use that. The issues most of these videos with top-down click to move are using possession, which don't work with this. Two up from the bottom row. Four to the right. The rune sword? Well, so two up from the bottom. This is the bottom row. One, two up from the bottom row. Four to the right from here. Or I guess, or do you mean this? The spinning sword. Spinning sword's not bad. Look, I'm not good at the things. But yeah, Cody, yeah, you're not gonna find one that doesn't use possession, but that makes your life easier because you can use the possession one and just remove the possession part of the character. You just remove the character part, and then you have the same functionality. Right? You have everything there. You just have extra. So just remove the extra and you're good. And then you can see what's left, and then if you want, you can remove the character part entirely, but not making a character parent. You can make it just an actor parent, and then leave the camera and leave the control, like the movement controls and all that, and you're good. Like I said, the tutorial is there. And it gives you everything you need. You just need to remove the excess. You need to filter out, and then you're good. One up for the bottom, three to the right. Yeah, it's just a matter of like, my brain is weird, Leo. Don't. Because you said right. If you said left, I would have started from the right and went left, right? So I don't know. I could be the weird one, right? In that, is there any cards? Oh, card icons. Ooh. Oh, this one's actually not. I mean, it's card burn. There's an X on it, but it's like a. But it's the only one that is, this one's not bad, actually. That's not bad. I might use that one, actually. I can remove the X. You want me to... Do you know how hard it is to remove the X? I'll have to make a selection and then fill it with white. I'm just saying, that's... You talk about this one? This one doesn't seem great to me. Only fourth thing. Oh, well, see, thank you. Finally, some recognition. Thank you, Leo. I agree. Woe is me. I have it so hard. And then I have to save it? I don't know how I'll survive. Okay, additional blood drop is additional currency. Is there blood? Oh, you know what? Spill is pretty good. Oh, or bleeding wound. The bleeding wound is pretty good. I think we're gonna go with that. This is also, the spill is also not bad. I think I'm going with bleeding wood. So much precious game dev time would be wasted. Meanwhile, in debugging land. I mean, you know, it's true. If I was actually a good dev, I wouldn't be making all these mistakes. So all time used for debugging and fixing bugs is wasted time. Because I should have just made it without the bugs. If I was actually good, I would just made it without the bugs. Hey, G-Thermic, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I need a curse reduction. Ooh, you know, we could probably use the bleeding eye for a curse reduction as well. For like a curse thing. I love it when I type in the word curse and then I get money icons. Ooh, the voodoo doll thing might not be terrible. Tag's toy. I think I'm gonna use the voodoo doll for the curse. So we have this for the health up, damage up. No. Which one do I like more? I feel like the spinning sword is kind of a little bit better. The card thing. I think this one, even though I'll have to work for it. Pointy sword looks. Yeah. I was like, oh, Leo, I think is right. Okay, fine. If Leo changed his mind, then I changed my mind. The card, the icon that I'll have to work hard for, it's going to be very hard. The more blood spilled, and this is the cursed one, which I think is also going to be like a bloody looking one for curse. Oh, actually, no, this is the curse. Okay, do we want the voodoo or the eye for the curse reduction? I think for curses, I feel like the voodoo one's better. We're already gonna have the blood one, so I don't want to get it confused. Wait, I have 6 here. I have 5 here. What did I just close that I didn't want to? Base health, yes. Damage, yes. Oh, I have starting card and card capacity. So this is card capacity. I need a starting card. It's like the starting card cost stuff. It's not literally the starting card, but do we go with okay, hear me out. Oh god, what is it? What is it? The same one under the J of Spades card, but you flip and rotate it. Oh, to make it look like it's kind of up. Is that the idea? Right, like you have it up. It's not a bad idea. But you know how hard it is to rotate something like that? You have to click like clockwise twice or counterclockwise twice. And not to mention the buttons you have to go to actually get to that menu. The things you have me do. I could have sworn I saw like a Joker card thing. And now I'm not finding it. Oh, there, this one. I was thinking this one, but yeah. Yeah, okay, there's our 6. Okay, let's download them all. Why do I have 7? Heart play, card burn, pointy sword, heart plus. Oh, I have heart plus here again. No, heart plus, yeah. Voodoo doll, health normal. Oh, okay, that's the original. Balatra reference. Are you talking about the Joker? It's almost it's kind of amusing to me how like how stupid I am when it comes to like references. Like it's impressive to me. This is not card burn. This is card capacity. Card starting. Sure, good enough. Okay. Okay, let's do the hard work now. If you notice, I forget what's being referenced like 2 minutes ago. I don't know if it's the time delay. This is not your time delay. I can promise you it has nothing to do with that. I have that problem just in general, where I will, like, I'm thinking about one thing, and if I focus on it too much, I will forget what happened like 2 seconds ago. Like when I'm learning Japanese in the mornings, and like I will see the word in Japanese, I will see how it's said, I will say it out loud, I will go to the next one, I will see it and I will say it out loud, and I will go back to the previous one and I don't remember it. And I have to go back and forth between like 2 of them potentially, or 3 of them at the very end that like just aren't clicking, and for like, you know, a good dozen times, just repeating it and seeing it and saying it. And then eventually, like, oh, okay, now I'm like remembered. Yeah, for kanji. Yeah, it's literally for kanji. Obviously, for like, for the regular ones, like, no problems. But I have started. I originally used Wanikani and I hated it, and I stopped. But recently, I went back to Wanikani to learn kanji, and it's been great. And I think because originally I hated it so much because I was further on and I just did not care about and I still do not care about the radicals, because that's not how I remember it. Like the whole radicals, like, oh, think of the drop on the cow. No, that's not how I remember it. I remember it by like sound references, but still, it is helpful in actually being able to read the symbols versus just looking at the picture and trying to memorize the picture, which is what I've been doing using before. So I ended up buying a lifetime license on Wanting Connie. I'm on chapter 4 or tier 4, whatever it's called. So, but yeah. So we have to rotate this. I have to unlock it. As you press enter, type in 180 and then press OK. And then I have to hit save. God, the things you have me do, Leo. I don't know how you live with yourself.
Press R and then hit save. Bam!
Wait, what was that? And then he say bomb? I don't know. You do it every day. It's called being a graphic designer. Yeah, I know. The question is, where is no, not you. Where's the selection tool? Oh, look at this. I have to do this. Oh, look at that. Oh, then I have to make a mistake. Wait, what the hell? Oh, it's because I filled the wrong thing the first time. And then it did fill the second time back the correct way. That was so traumatic for me. Thank you. At least someone realizes it. I agree. Mr. Virtual Production? What does that have to do with anything? Now, why have to bring in virtual production into this? This has nothing to do with it. Oh, I'm gonna need to add a tint setup for this. Do I need to add a tint setup? Am I fine with it being white? For now. Probably fine with it being white. For the time being. Only thing is, I probably want to... Do I want to make him transparent? You're assuming virtual production is much more complicated than graphic design? Is it more complicated than graphic design? Debatable. What did I have to do yesterday and today? So yesterday / today, I had to figure out how to make a PCG graph on a spline where you have every individual instance, right, separated it out because it's on a PCG, it's all in static mesh. I had to figure out how do you make a light move along it and then cycle, and then having like 3 of them or 5 of them on at the same time and cycle, with it being again still in static mesh, using the same material. So that was what I had to do yesterday / today. Does that sound? If that sounds hard, then yes, very difficult. If that doesn't sound hard, then very easy. Let me just see one. Did that not make sense? I can explain it. Oh man, it's the time. I didn't even notice. I think I'm gonna remove the things and whatever. I'm gonna remove the transparency on him. Or make him transparent, and then it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Just do one of these. For now. Is that just a blueprint plus PCG setup? The blueprint is controlling the lights, I'm guessing? Yeah, it does need to, but figuring out how do you control... figuring out how do you make it so you loop on itself, so when it's at the end, it also is affecting the start, and when you're at the start, it also affects the end, and then it moves together, and then forms one again. That's basically what I had to figure out how to do. Again, if that sounds easy, then graphic design is easier. And if that sounds complicated, then virtual production is harder. Simple. There we go. Also, yay. We got our stuff here cleaned up. Yay! This is now nicer. We can leave it as white text for now. This has nicer looking stuff. So we can mark this off the list. Not quite that simple, Leo, but yeah. I say if I didn't know Unreal to what I know now, it would be hard, but that sounds like really fun to do. Oh yeah, I didn't say it wasn't fun. But yeah, the problem was, right, you sample, let's say you're on, if there's 10 indexes, you're sampling index 10, and you want plus and minus 2. So it means on index 10, you want to light up 10, 9, 8, and then 1 and 2. And when you are on index 9, right, you want to do 1, right, and it's in both directions. It needs to work. So that was a pain in the ass. But, you know, got a relatively simple setup for it. That works. The only thing I don't like about the setup that I did is I'm doing a for each point. Yeah, so it cycles literally. So if you have like, if it's 3 wide, right, it'll cycle through. So when it gets to like the 3 can no longer fit at the end, it drops one, right, and puts it at the beginning, and drops one, puts it at the beginning, right? So it looks like it's just cycling. So if you were to make it a closed loop, it would perfectly continue. In my case, it's not a closed loop, but yeah. I might make a tutorial for that because the math on that is annoying. I don't know. We'll see. It'd be nice to show people how to do it because it's possibly something that, but it's using, you know, tools that I already shown, so, or methods already shown. Yeah. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We got good stuff done. So the game over screen's done. We fixed up a problem, and we have the progression shop now actually in a good spot. What's the plan for tomorrow? I want to fix. I don't want to deal with the enemies moving. I want to fix up the damn system that why are they seeing me, but at the same time I don't want to deal with that right now, in terms of like them seeing me when they're not supposed to at the very beginning, because at 5.6 I'm gonna be reworking the system anyway, so I don't really want to deal with that. So we'll see what we do. See the last value in the array, put it in a temporary variable, then shift all the array items one space down and place that temporary item into the first spot in the array. You can't reorder things in an static mesh. That doesn't work. It's instances in an static mesh. It's not an array. So you can't reorder. Yeah. We'll figure out what we do tomorrow. Maybe we'll start on a new character. Like a new enemy, because we got a bunch of those characters. Maybe we'll add a new character with some new abilities. Could be fun. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific for some more fun and some more probably misery. Yeah, probably misery. Hope you guys have a good night. Bye-bye.